Let's talk about the Oscars now. The 96th Academy Awards, Oscars as we popularly know them, just got concluded minutes ago in Los Angeles, bringing together some of the biggest filmmakers in Hollywood and across the globe. Now, the big surprises there weren't really. Oppenheimer won a lot of awards as expected, but I will not have the list. I was obviously talking to you, so I did not get to see the Oscars, but Vishal was tracking it. So Vishal, hello and welcome to the program. Please take us through the big list. Who are the big winners this year? And were there some surprises as well? And mostly what people want to know is what happened to Barbie. So much chat across the globe. The color pink now has a new meaning. I'm wearing it also today. Even in India, people have now become such big consumers of these movies. But big surprise there for Barbie or not so much?
Not for Barbie, but the two big surprises. The first, Oppenheimer and Poor Things emerged as the biggest winner of the night, scoring 7 and 4 wins each. Oppenheimer bagged, as was expected, the maximum awards, although 7 out of the 13 nominations. It bagged Best Picture, Best Director for Christopher Nolan, Best Actor for Cillian Murphy, Best Supporting Actor for Robert Downey Jr., and the craft awards like the Best Sound, Best Original Score, and Cinematography and Best Editing. Poor Things, on the other hand, was actually bagged 4 awards. 3 are the Craft Award, Best Production Design, which a lot of people were expecting will go to Barbie, Best Costume, and Best Makeup and Best Styling. That was, a lot of people were expecting that will go to Maestro. And Emma Stone bagged her second Oscars. She got Best Actress Award. So that's the big surprise. A lot of people were expecting that it's going to go to Lily Gladstone for her role in Killers of the Flower of the Moon. So that's these are the big winners. And talking about the snubs, it's been always clear from right for the time when the award season began that Barbie was only not winning any major in any of the major categories. Even the SAG award, it was Emma Stone and Lily Gladstone which got acting honors. And talking about the Barbie and Greta Gerwig snub, remember that only in the Best Picture category, only 10 films get nominated, and in the Best Director category, there's only 5 directors that gets nominated, and out of those 5, there's only in the director category, directors nominate directors, and this is a category historically has not been easy for women. So that snub was there for the director and for the actress Margot Robbie. If you see the other nominees in the best acting category for the best actress, it's not Margot Robbie did not give that big scene stealer performance as like Emma Stone.
Right. Yeah, but Vishal, my Twitter feed is flooded with what John Cena did. And his representation during the Oscar, he apparently came there almost naked. Like, we're not going to put out those pictures, but talk to us a little bit about what happened.
So, I'm sorry because when we were doing live, our TV was on mute. So, I only can watch visuals and I couldn't hear a single word what he was talking about. Although I know it was much talked about. I'm sorry, I don't have an update about that because when we were doing live, our TV were on mute, so I couldn't hear what he was saying on the stage. But yeah, he did appear naked, with a pillow.
No. Sure. So I'm really just watching. I'm also watching it on mute at the moment. We better check up what this is and educate and let our viewers also know about it. But Vishal, I want to leave with this. Oscar significance for India is what today? Unless some of our movies are nominated, starting with Lagan when the entire phase started, to RRR, to all these things, right? We really look forward to, and India is a very educated consumer of movies now, right? All of us are very demanding on what we want to watch, how we want to watch it. So why people watch Oscars now is really to understand which are the movies which have bagged the awards. It should be great cinema. Let's go watch. So do you have any recommendations for people like us who are wondering what are these movies like Poor Things, even the one we were talking about earlier that seems to have done very well, which is the Zone of Interest. Do you have recommendations?
Well, I haven't watched Zone of Interest, which I actually wanted to, but the other movies are streaming on the streaming platform. Like on Apple TV Plus, you can watch Poor Things you can watch, Oppenheimer there you can watch, Killers of the Flower of the Moon on Apple TV, and then there's a lot of films on Netflix which are nominated at this year's Oscars, and also on Amazon Prime. So these are the recommendations. But I think if somebody has to watch Oppenheimer, they can go and watch it on Apple TV Plus. So
Yeah.
is Killers of the Flower of the Moon. That's my favorite film. I love Martin Scorsese. I'm very sad he hasn't won, but nevertheless, it was a Nolan day. It was Christopher Nolan who bagged Best Director.
Right,
Sonal.
right. All right, Vishal, we let you go find out what happened with John Cena, what happened to the other recommendations there, and catch up again later. Thanks so much for joining us here on
Thank you.
TVC.
Happy Oscar. I hope I have to watch the full ceremony now again. But thank you.
See you. Bye.